Hey Yankees fans, welcome to Yankees Rumors and News, your go-to spot for the latest buzz and updates about our team. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a scoop. The New York Yankees are reportedly considering a move that could shake the entire Major League Baseball landscape. And the name at the center of the speculation is none other than Mackenzie GORE, the dynamic left-handed pitcher who has already made waves in the league, with his sharp arsenal of pitches and a debut that quickly earned him recognition. Sources close to the organization suggest that the Yankees are preparing what insiders are calling an aggressive offer that could bring GORE from the Washington Nationals to the Bronx, a city where expectations are enormous, media scrutiny is relentless, and every player who dons the pinstripes faces a level of pressure that few other franchises can match. The discussions, while still in preliminary stages, reportedly involve multiple layers of strategy, including financial considerations, potential player exchanges, and timing that aligns with the Yankees' long-term vision for sustained competitiveness. Analysts have been quick to point out that acquiring a player like GORE would not just be a statement in terms of talent, but also a psychological signal to the rest of the league, indicating that the Yankees are not simply rebuilding or maintaining, they are ready to dominate, and they are willing to take risks to ensure their pitching rotation is among the elite in the sport. There is also speculation that the Yankees front office has been quietly monitoring GORE's progress for years, meticulously analyzing every statistic, every outing, and even every subtle shift in his mechanics to assess how he could fit into their broader vision. If this move materializes, it would be one of the most talked about acquisitions in recent memory, not only because of GORE's potential, but because of the ripple effect it could create across the MLB. From trade market valuations to the strategy of rival teams trying to anticipate the Yankees' next step, rumors suggest that the Yankees' interest in Mackenzie GORE is not a casual flirtation, but a calculated push to transform their pitching rotation, which has shown flashes of brilliance but also vulnerability in high-stakes situations. The chat around the league indicates that the Yankees are exploring not only a direct trade for GORE, but potentially involving other high-profile assets in their roster to make the deal attractive to the Nationals, who are reportedly evaluating how best to leverage one of their most promising arms. Some insiders hint at names that could be involved, including young talent with upside that the Yankees have been developing but may consider expendable if it means securing a pitcher of GORE's caliber. The narrative emerging in the media paints a picture of a front office operating with both caution and ambition, understanding that the opportunity to acquire a player with all-star credentials and left-handed dominance does not come along often, and hesitation could allow competitors to intervene. There is also an undercurrent of speculation that the Yankees may be willing to commit significant financial resources to secure GORE, an aspect that would signal a shift in philosophy toward aggressive win-now maneuvers that complement their storied tradition of aiming for championships rather than incremental growth. Observers of the market are already debating how such a move could redefine the Yankees' identity in the coming seasons, with some suggesting that pairing GORE with their current rotation could create a pitching depth that few teams could match, while others caution that the pressure of New York, combined with the expectations placed on a young star, could create challenges that management will have to navigate carefully. Whether this deal happens or not, the very existence of these rumors has fans and analysts buzzing, highlighting how one player's potential can generate conversation and speculation that dominates headlines and fan discussions alike. The potential acquisition of Mackenzie GORE by the Yankees has also sparked debate over the implications for the Nationals, who must weigh the cost of losing a cornerstone pitcher against the benefits of receiving multiple pieces in return. Washington has been in a position where strategic decisions about their roster could shape their competitiveness for years, and the prospect of engaging in a blockbuster trade with New York is both tantalizing and risky. Analysts speculate that the Nationals would demand not just promising prospects but proven talent, players who can contribute immediately while the organization recalibrates for the future. This dynamic introduces a level of negotiation that is as much about timing and leverage as it is about player evaluation, with sources hinting that the talks could stretch over weeks or even months as both sides explore creative solutions. The Yankees front office, known for its meticulous approach and willingness to make bold moves when the opportunity aligns with their championship objectives, reportedly views GORE as more than just a short-term asset. He could represent the cornerstone of a rotation that, if managed correctly, could dominate the American League for years to come. Speculation is also growing around whether New York might use this potential trade to signal to other players and agents that the franchise is aggressively pursuing elite talent, potentially influencing future negotiations and roster moves. In addition, whispers in the media suggest that the Yankees' willingness to engage in a high-stakes negotiation for GORE could create a ripple effect across the league, affecting other teams' strategies and the overall trade market, as competitors try to anticipate whether New York's appetite for top-tier talent might extend to other positions or marquee players. Fans, meanwhile, have been dissecting every possible angle of the rumor, generating theories about how GORE could mesh with the Yankees' current pitching staff and what this might mean for the rotation's dynamics. Social media conversations are awash with debates about whether GORE's style of pitching, which combines a mix of velocity, movement, and control, would complement the likes of established stars already on the roster. Some argue that adding a left-handed ace to the rotation could create matchup nightmares for opponents, while others point out the challenges of integrating a young star into a team with intense media scrutiny and high expectations. The speculation extends beyond just the field, with fans and analysts alike pondering how this move could influence contract negotiations, clubhouse chemistry, and even ticket sales. Given the excitement that a potential signing of this magnitude generates, insider chatter suggests that the Yankees are aware of the narrative being built around GORE and may be strategically letting certain details leak to create buzz, which could pressure the Nationals into considering a deal more seriously. If the rumors hold any truth, the Yankees would be demonstrating a rare combination of patience and aggression, carefully positioning themselves to strike at the right moment while ensuring that the offer reflects their valuation of GORE not merely as a player, but as a symbol of the team's ambition. As speculation intensifies, the narrative is becoming as much about what the Yankees are signaling to the rest of the league as it is about the actual logistics of acquiring Mackenzie Gore. There is also growing talk about the broader implications of this potential move on the Yankees' long-term strategy, including how it could affect their farm system, payroll flexibility, and ability to pursue additional talent in the future. Analysts note that acquiring a pitcher of Gore's caliber often requires creative roster management, balancing short-term gains against long-term planning, and ensuring that the team remains competitive without sacrificing future prospects. Some suggest that New York's front office may be preparing multiple contingency plans, including backup options if negotiations with the Nationals stall, or if other teams enter the fray with competing offers, raising the stakes in what could become a multi-layered chess game across the league. The speculation also extends to the psychological aspect, as acquiring a young, all-star caliber pitcher could energize the clubhouse, influence morale, and send a clear message that the organization is committed to winning immediately, not merely maintaining status quo. Rumors hint at the possibility of internal discussions with current players to gauge how Gore's potential arrival might fit within the team culture, highlighting the multifaceted considerations behind a blockbuster acquisition. Meanwhile, fans and media alike continue to analyze every signal, from comments by executives to subtle roster moves, attempting to piece together the likelihood of this deal coming to fruition and what it might mean for the Yankees' identity going forward. The anticipation alone, fueled by leaks and speculation, is creating a sense of momentum around the franchise, reinforcing the idea that New York is prepared to chase elite talent with a level of urgency that few teams could replicate. Finally, whispers in the media suggest that if the Yankees successfully acquire Mackenzie Gore, the move could reshape the perception of the franchise in the eyes of the league, fans, and players alike. Securing a young, left-handed pitcher with all-star credentials could signal an era of aggressive strategy, where the team is not merely reacting to opportunities but actively creating them, setting the stage for a new chapter in a storied history. The speculation surrounding Gore's potential arrival already dominates conversation among analysts, commentators, and fans, highlighting how a single player can capture the imagination and expectations of an entire fan base. As insiders continue to monitor negotiations, every report and rumor fuels further debate about the potential impact on rotation depth, matchups, and even postseason prospects. There is also a sense that the Yankees' strategy, if executed successfully, could influence how other franchises approach trades, pitching acquisitions, and the valuation of young talent, possibly creating a ripple effect across the league. Meanwhile, fans eagerly speculate about the aesthetic and tactical changes GORE might bring, from his pitching mechanics to his potential role in high-pressure situations, and how this aligns with the Yankees' overall approach to building a championship team. The mere possibility of this acquisition, regardless of the outcome, has already stirred a wave of excitement, positioning the Yankees at the center of one of the most compelling storylines in Major League Baseball. The conversation surrounding the Yankees' potential acquisition of Mackenzie Gore has reached a fever pitch, with insiders speculating not only about the mechanics of a trade, but also about the broader implications for the league's balance of power. Observers are increasingly suggesting that if Gore lands in New York, the Yankees' pitching rotation could transform into one of the most formidable in recent history, creating a domino effect that forces other franchises to reconsider their strategies. The speculation revolves around how Gore's left-handed dominance could complement the existing rotation, potentially allowing the Yankees to optimize matchups against rival lineups and create advantages in series where pitching depth has historically been decisive. Analysts highlight that Gore's trajectory, from his debut with the San Diego Padres to becoming an all-star with the Nationals, reflects both talent and adaptability, qualities the Yankees appear eager to capitalize on. Rumors also hint that internal discussions within the Yankees organization are considering not only the short-term impact but also the long-term ramifications, including contract negotiations, luxury tax considerations, and the signaling effect of free agents that the franchise is willing to make bold, aggressive moves. Fans have latched onto the narrative, creating social media speculation that combines tactical analysis with emotional investment, discussing everything from Gore's potential clubhouse fit to his psychological resilience under New York's intense media scrutiny, illustrating how a single player can dominate the conversation before a deal is even finalized. If you're enjoying the updates, drop a like and let us know in the comments your thoughts on this rumor. There is growing chatter that the Yankees' willingness to pursue Mackenzie Gore aggressively may not only be about pitching talent but also about leveraging star power and marketability, an aspect often overlooked in trade discussions. Sources suggest that Gore's youth, combined with his all-star pedigree, makes him a desirable figure not just on the field, but off it, attracting attention from sponsors, media outlets, and fans who thrive on storylines of elite players joining storied franchises. Analysts are speculating that the Yankees could use this potential acquisition to energize ticket sales and expand their marketing reach, particularly in regions where Gore's career achievements resonate strongly. Rumors indicate that the franchise is exploring creative avenues to manage the financial aspects of such a move, balancing immediate investment with projected returns from both performance and revenue opportunities. There is also talk that other teams are monitoring the situation closely, considering whether the Yankees' move could alter the dynamics of the free agent market and influence upcoming contract negotiations league-wide. This has led to speculation that rival organizations might accelerate their own strategic plans, either by making counteroffers or by adjusting their pitching acquisitions, creating a chain reaction that elevates the stakes for all parties involved. Meanwhile, fans have become deeply invested in every whisper and report, analyzing everything from possible trade packages to how Gore's arrival might affect team chemistry, illustrating the multifaceted nature of speculation when a high-profile player is involved in potential blockbuster moves. Speculation also extends to the potential role of other players in a trade for Mackenzie Gore, with sources hinting that the Yankees might include rising stars or established talents to make their offer irresistible to the Nationals. Analysts have been discussing hypothetical trade packages that could involve a combination of minor league prospects, players on the cusp of breaking out, and seasoned contributors, creating a scenario that would reshape multiple rosters simultaneously. The speculation is fueled by the understanding that Gore represents not just a single addition, but a potential cornerstone for years to come, a rare opportunity that requires the Yankees to balance immediate gain with the long-term vision of building a rotation capable of sustaining dominance. Media insiders are already crafting narratives around how the deal could alter the landscape of the American League, suggesting that teams may be forced to adjust their own rotations or pursue other elite pitching options in response to New York's potential move. The chatter extends to the psychological impact within both the Yankees and Nationals organizations, considering how trading or acquiring a player of Gore's caliber could affect morale, clubhouse dynamics, and even the perception of management's strategic acumen. Rumors continue to swirl, combining elements of analytics, speculation, and fan sentiment, creating an environment in which every hint or leak is dissected for clues about whether the deal is imminent or part of a longer-term negotiation strategy. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with every Yankees rumor and news. See you in the next video.